but sanitation is crucial as well with your chlorine. I'd say those are the two main ones you'd be worried about in the field. Disease control, chlorine water, that's all you have.
What about the use of other sanitizers, say like paracetic acid?
Like a fruit produce cleaner.
Well, the one we're using, Sanidate, it's
Oh.
it's oxidate and paracetic acid.
I'm actually planning on looking into that because I work on sour out here. So I'm planning on looking into that, but I've seen with a lot of produce, especially leafy greens, a lot of detrimental effects, be it color changing or chlorosis. It kind of varies. I don't know how it is on tomatoes. There is something called Tsunami, which is a food grade cleaner that has potential. So we are looking into that kind of thing. But that's in the food science realm, and so it's hard to have plant pathologists really do that sometimes. All right, moving on to squash and cucurbits. Summer and winter squash, you're going to see similarities, but in terms of the handling part, very different. So summer squash, forced air room cooling, same thing as before. Sometimes you can ice down squash if they're incredibly hot. You can do the hydrocooling if you'd like. These are the storage conditions. Again, very high humidity. For yellow squash and zucchini, humidity is a huge component. They can dry out very quickly. And you want to move these quick as well. Winter squash, completely different story. Room cooling, but you also want to make sure your winter squash have their proper thick skin at the end of the season. So make sure you're harvesting them correctly, or else the skin can be too thin, and then pathogens will just wreak havoc on it. And they can do a higher temperature and lower humidity. So it will dry out, but it's your best bet. Storage life is pretty long. You'll see this is actually not all of the post-harvest diseases you'll see on squash. You can get a lot if you don't sanitize properly.